Broadly, I'm from a middle class family, originally from Varanasi in UP. My dad is a businessman. We have a business of saris. He is into manufacturing to wholesaling. Mom is a homemaker, and I have a younger brother who helps dad with his business as well. Everybody settled in Varanasi. And being from a tier 2 city, you have a lot of dreams. Being from a business family, it was always about study, get good grades, and then maybe get into business or probably do something of your own. It was never so much about being professional. In fact, if you look at my family, probably I'm one of the only people who have come outside. I did my MBA, got a gold medal in it. So they knew that, okay, I'm going to make something good of my life, and I really wanted to, build something with an early stage startup. I love spending time with my family. I have a 3.5-year-old. He's growing so fast, so I love spending time with him. If you see, I'm called the Harvey Specter by a few in the industry. See, B2B sales is all about finding problems, understanding the client's problem, understanding, okay, why have they come to us in the first place, or what are their problems that we should be looking to solve, and then pitching your solutions and products accordingly, not just, shoving things. And that's what the difference with the new setup of B2B sales is.
I think, see, the beauty of sales is it really takes you places. Literally, like I've traveled to about 35-40 countries as a part of my role, and it's always nice to meet people from new geographies, new cultures, understanding who they are. Is around, we hired a lot from not just IIMs but a lot of these top tier B schools. And one of the things I always talk about in these sessions is, tell me a profession where as a fresher you will have the potential to make 1 CR plus.
I joined as the first employee of the company back then. There were 5 people in a packed room, and I used to be the loudest voice in most cases. So it was a lot of fun. Hive School is doing something awesome here. In fact, I just wish that we had something during our days like Hive School, where, think of it, you are going to get into a B school that not just teaches you books, but basically tells you about the live calls, the discovery calls, the demos that happen, objection handling that happens. Whatfix have had the fortune of closing a lot of very large logos, and we mostly sell to North America and Europe as a market. Like in countries like Indonesia, they power the entire systems for about 70% of the buildings that are constructed there. So that's the magnitude and size of the company that we're talking about. There, we were talking to them for months, and the problem that we were trying to solve was an adoption challenge that they had, and we went in depth. And it was a $1.2 million deal. It took us months, but we got it home. And when it came home, it was, just that moment of when everything pauses. You're just in deep thoughts about that whole night was all about, oh, those hard works and those sleepless nights were all worth it. You can have a great product, you can have a great design team, you can have a great R&D team, but if there's nobody to sell it, then the revenue is still not flowing in. It's just a product that nobody uses.
I've worked with Prakhar for about 11 years now, right? When we started, he was the first employee. I joined 2 months later, right? So he's the first employee and the first salesperson. I'm the first marketing person. So, we've built Whatfix together in a way. There's a lot of cultural impacts. There's a lot of, let's say, fun times, and a lot more. We have grown together professionally.
I always tell my team, sales is the one that brings in revenue for the whole company. Without getting into the numbers, I can only share that if you close a deal like that, it's easily gonna be like 60% of your down payment for your next BMW. So that's the kind of potential it can bring, to give you a sense of what kind of numbers I'm talking. Just ask yourself a few questions. Do you have the right intent? Do you want to make it big? Do you want to be very, very successful, have a very luxurious lifestyle in a very short time frame? Are you hardworking? Are you driven? Do you have the right curiosity and right mindset to do this? If those answers are yes, 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 and yes, then I think you should get into sales. A lot of people just over-engineer stuff. I don't know this. I don't think I'm persuasive. I don't think I have this. You don't need all that. See, I think what you need is basically just the right intent, the right curiosity, and the right training. If you look at a lot of companies out there, look at their CEOs and look at their backgrounds. You'll only find 2 kinds. One who build and 2 who sell. I don't think there's a third profession that comes really close to it. So if that's the kind of path that it can create, that's the kind of life skill it can give you, that's the kind of money potential it holds, I only, it's just unfortunate and the lack of awareness in the market that not more people want to get into sales. I'm glad I got into it and here I am.